Hi guys, before we begin I actually have to say that Declan fixed my mod for some reason. I did a workaround and I posted it on Nexus, but the mod was working only on easy mode and hard mode. And I was thinking about how to fix it, but then Declan released hotfix and I immediately checked out if it works on normal. Just don't download the workaround, just download the regular mod. But I'm just gonna leave it there for like a mod history or something, where some people may actually wonder why is it there, and I will have some cool story to share. Because seriously, doing this workaround was a big brain move. Like at some point I just woke up and I was like, Eureka, and I just knew that I had to do this for it to work, although as I said, only on easy and hard. The funniest shit is that it actually did work, where I wasn't believing it. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about a concept that I've been thinking for like a week now or so. And I thought about it mainly because I'm fucking poor. But anyway, just give me like 3 months and I'm back on my feet. And not only that, but I already made $3 off of YouTube. So thank you guys, like I'm living the dream, I guess. But yeah, the concept is that saving money is making you live your life, where if you have to save money, you have to cook. If you save your money, you have to walk everywhere. And as these things are actually like tedious for us to do, where we just hate commuting, right? But even if you get angry at the commute system, you think about like getting a bike, and then not only you actually arrive on time for the first time in your life because you don't have to use the fucking commute system, but you quickly find out that not only is it much more healthier for you, but you save even more money than commuting by a tram or a bus. And on top of that, you can actually meet some random people. In my line of work, when I'm on a bike, sometimes just random people talk to me. And it actually spices the day, you know, just having a random person to talk to you, like out of nowhere. You know, you get like a good aspect of socializing. On top of that, on the top of all of that, you basically live your life. You move, you have to be focused on the bike. You can't just sit in bus and just listen to music or scroll on TikTok. Let's take another example. If you have to save money, you have to cook for yourself. Then not only you get a very useful skill, you actually get much more value out of it. Because you know, ordering pizza or eating takeout like McDonald's basically has nothing in it besides calories. Maybe you get some protein out of a burger, but you get much more protein from like 100 grams of chicken. And then not only you can cook this chicken whatever way you like, but you get a lot more protein out of it. And it's just basic survival at this point, where I personally think everyone should know how to cook, especially if you're young. Because whenever your parents are out of town and just leave you some money, how about you just use half of it? Like, learn to cook and just save some money out of it. Don't tell your parents, just tell them that you ate pizza or something. Because trust me, if you tell them that you are cooking right now, they're just gonna leave you less and less money. And if you're very young, how else do you want to save money, right? And in situations where you actually have to save money, that means that probably you get either no allowance or very low allowance. Basically, you should use any skill you have in your disposition at this point. I'm not telling you to, you know, screw over your parents. If you're young, you're probably gonna do that anyway by just, I don't know, staying up late or just going out to parties. And you're just gonna ask them for the money, like, Mom, can you give me for a chocolate or some fucking sweets or something? But that's why you're saving, so you can just buy this stuff yourself. But even then, you actually quickly find out that this stuff is not worth it. But anyway, if you're like a bit older, I don't know, like maybe above 18, then you should actually save money. Because as I said, not only it makes you healthier, it just teaches you certain skills that you actually will need in your adulthood. And you know, if you're rich, you could do the same. But trust me, it will be hard to convince your mom that you want to cook for yourself whenever you just come back from school, there's a fresh dinner waiting for you. So if you're rich, it will somewhat be harder for you to save money because of your parents, basically. There is also like spiritual aspect of it, where you actually have to control yourself and refuse yourself certain pleasures. And I just can't overstate it enough that it really does make you healthier. Like, if you save money, you don't buy smokes. If you save money, you don't drink that much or at all. It is a really powerful tool. So if you really struggle with saving money, I hope this video actually will help you or convince you at least to save at least some of the money. Because, you know, doing like small steps instead of cutting your expenses instantly will quickly make you miserable. Because you basically haven't learned any skills at this point, and you think you will learn them on the go, where you should just, as I said, do small steps. But then you may think that saving money makes you live your life. What's the point of saving it actually? Because the life you want to live is like full of expenses, full of pleasures, and just, I don't know, living on a beach or somewhere in Thailand. But that's actually exactly the point, where if you save your money, you will quickly find out that the lifestyle you want is not only obtainable because you're working towards it, but will be even sweeter. Like, you could quickly get bored of it if you were rich and just booking flight after flight just by snap of your fingers. But if you work towards it, if you save your money, if you work really hard towards it, it's just gonna be very sweet relief. So that's exactly the point of saving money, where you just want to live the life you want without having to care about money. But that's only probably because maybe you actually find out that you want to live this like frugal lifestyle, where you actually want to cook for yourself, where you actually want to commute by a bike, where you want to just stay healthy. Because rich lifestyle promotes being unhealthy basically, where you constantly see people like drinking, partying because they can, of course, but no work is getting done at this point. Like, all you want to do is just chill at the beach. So I think it just makes you lazy, while being poor and having to save money actually makes you more vigilant about things, makes you live like harder life, yes, but more fulfilling, at least for me. And as I said about spiritual aspect, maybe you actually find out that this rich lifestyle is just not for you, and you actually want to live poorly. Although maybe not poorly, just without any expenses. Because even if you get rich by sitting in front of your desk, like wasting your life away, even, I don't know, like partying, you're just gonna spend all this money to heal yourself. Well, actually, you can't. Like, you had your chance for the health, and you just wasted it to work towards money. And as I said about spirituality, money really doesn't matter that much that you should kill yourself over it. But yeah, I think we're getting just a bit too deep at this point. So I'm just gonna finish the video. So see you guys. Just remember to save money and fuck commute system. I hate it too, don't worry. So anyway, have a nice day. I'm probably gonna have one too.